but like there's only so much you can do with just talking to the same people and answering the same 6 questions. Because like I've been streaming for what, like an hour now, and I've answered what does it feel like to ride in a Mustang that has a full of shit at one point? Has your Mustang's suspension sagged? I've been asked that one 4 times already, and I've already explained to them that that's not how cars are designed. Cars are designed to hold a certain amount of weight between the axles, and the weight that they can hold between the axles exceeds what a normal human can expand themselves to usually.
It's meant to hold 4 people.
Yeah, it's meant to hold 4 people.
Yeah, it's gonna hold you fine. It's not a dude. The V8 Mustang. I've only seen highlights of you talking about it, but that's a thing that you want to make happen.
Here's the thing with the V8 Mustang. Like, okay. I'm at a point in my life where I can make it happen. Right?
Okay.
My house is about to be paid for. So that's going to take $600 some off of my normal bills. And I will be virtually debt free, other than like, electric bill, phone bill, normal utility kind of stuff. I make $40,000 or $50,000 a year.
Wait, that broke up. What'd you say?
I make around $40,000 or $50,000 a year.
Okay.
So like, a car payment would fit well in my budget. But here's the thing.
Kind of. Go on. I'm still listening.
I don't get excited when I drive them. Like, that's a big hitter for me because like every other time I've ever purchased a car, I was excited about it. It was something I wanted to do. But I've driven like 5 of them at this point. And it's like, this is cool. This is nice, but I don't want to pay for this for 5 years. And I especially don't want to pay for this for 5 years with a 15% interest rate.
Uh-huh.
And like, that's where it ends at. It's like, after you drive them, the car salesmen it's a game. It's a big game they get you into, and you got to play the long game to get the deal that you want. It's just what you got to do. Because like, for example, like I drove this white GT base, which, stock stereo, base. It's a base car, cloth seats, whatever it is. They wanted $28,500 for it. And I showed them 3 different, base GTs that were going for $25,500. I'm like, I know you got wiggle room. Pulled up. I showed them like, this is what the GT Mustangs base are going through at auction. So this is probably what you paid for it when the person traded it in. And like, some will work with you, some won't. And it's at the end of the day, I'm probably just going to keep mine because I don't like debt.
Yeah. That's, when I heard you explaining like, hey, my income is here and my other bills are down there and I have room to take on more debt.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but bro, like you could also have room to get ahead of the game.
Right.
You could have room to put some money aside and then let that money grow and let your interest earn interest. And then your interest that earned interest could earn more interest and just get into this waterfall of money growth.
Right, especially when I'm soon gonna be able to bank a few $1,000s a month. So like it's gonna grow exponentially.
That's what compound interest does. Right?
Yeah,
let it grow, baby.
And that's where I'm at. It's like part of me like it's cool to have that because let's be real, the V8 engines that are out right now are probably the last of the great American V8s that'll ever exist. A lot of car companies are going electric.
Say that again because it cut off.
Oh, the V8 engines that are out right now in the cars are probably the last of the great American V8s that are ever going to be made. Like car companies are going electric right now. They're looking for alternative energy, and they're not going to invest millions of dollars engineering another V8. So this might be the last hurrah for like the V8 engine. And like that concept's cool to me, but at the same time, it's like, being debt free and having, income that surmounts what you need to live off of, that might be fun too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd love to see you set your money aside. And I think you'd like it. I think that when the house is paid for, the grass under your feet is a little bit softer. I think when there's no car debt, you'll find that car is a little bit more pleasant. Yeah. Like when you own the things around you, it'll be a nice lifestyle.
Well, I don't have a car debt. I don't have car debt though, because I paid for the. I paid for the. I get made fun of it. I get made fun of it, and the reason I went and got the one they make fun of me for, because I was daily driving an 18-year-old truck that got 12 miles to the gallon. It was breaking down a lot. I'd put $5,000 into repairs. I'm like, it might be time to go get something newer. So I went and got something within my budget. You know, it's like, that's what I did. And like, you know, it's like, and like I didn't plan on ever selling it. So like it being a salvage title and the resale value being low on it was like, whatever. I'm planning on driving this car until it falls apart.